Pásame la llave. No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerán como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a frontear, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal.
And a welcome inside Dodger Stadium here in Los Angeles. We've got an NL Western Division showdown tonight between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Julio Urias will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at one of the most versatile pitchers in all of baseball, in Julio Urias. He's been successful in the bullpen. He's had some success as a starting pitcher, one of the top young pitchers in all of baseball.
So stepping in is Nick Ahmed, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Arizona, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
First offering on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
First pitch, 7-10.
Sliced hard on the ground. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm really impressed with what Ketel Marte is doing. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Well, here is the outfielder to the plate now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Hit to first, reined in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Carson Kelly, first chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The pitch. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Just underway here in Southern California. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here comes the 1-2. Smoke toward the hole. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Merrill Kelly, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the ninth inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope. Catch inside. That's a ball.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Throws in time, and that's out number one. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm hoping to see Justin Turner turn it around. He's coming off a month where he hit in the low 200s. I mean, he barely put up any resistance at all. That's not what you expect for him, and I'm sure he's working hard to try to figure it out and turn things around.
Next up is Max Muncy. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He'll check in here at 256. 33 home runs and 85 driven in. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on 2-2.
Two-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. Stepping up is Trey Turner, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the pitch. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Swing and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Trey Turner with a solo shot. Number 23 for him thus far. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Showtrack. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Enters play here at 279. 9 homers and 42 runs batted in. Here it comes, 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. All even now, 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Still 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is in there. A called strike 3. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and LA's off to an early 1-0 lead. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Christian Walker. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
Christian Walker.
He's set and the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 delivery.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate now, Josh Rojas. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 264 is average entering play. 11 home runs, 39 driven in. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
The payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Henry Ramos. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Little dribbler up the first baseline. The 1-1.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
The 1-2. Ripped toward the gap in right. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
To the plate now, Andy Young, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the 1-0.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
Popped up, back behind second. Turner is there for it, and the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the two-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. And now here is Justin Turner. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Turner takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
No one on with one down, and that brings up Will Smith. First delivery to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Curveball swung out and missed. 2-1 now.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
The 2-1 home.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
3-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. He'll try it again, 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Next up for Los Angeles, Cody Bellinger. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Smith, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
The batter will be Gavin Lux, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. He'll come in with an average down to 230, 6 home runs, and 37 RBIs. One-0 count. Here it is.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
Well, he's behind in the count now. He's probably going to have to turn to something hard and straight right here.
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. That's how you roll it. 5 to 4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. The batter will be Dalton Varsho. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Dalton Varsho.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-0 now. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In now, Merrill Kelly. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Here it comes.
1-1.
Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bellinger's under it. And that's the 3rd out. Diamondbacks down in order. It remains 1-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Julio Urias.
The pitcher, Julio.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Now it's 1-0.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Swing and a shot toward right center. Varsho moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0. Fouled away. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and deep to straightaway right. Varsho is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the AB now. Pulled toward right center field. Marte finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte.
The center fielder, Ketel Marte.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Marte, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Bellinger looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Diamondbacks strike here to make it a 1-1 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Into the box, Carson Kelly, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the 1st out.
You know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up. But I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
At the plate, Christian Walker, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the 1st strike. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. fastball. Strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
So now to the plate, Josh Rojas, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off for ball 1. Two balls and a strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Bellinger fields cleanly.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. Standing in now, Henry Ramos. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. Here's another 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
He waits. Now the pitch. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Runners off for second. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even now at 1-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Trey Turner. Now here's the pitch. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Grounded softly to the right. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Corey Seager. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
1-0 the count. A ball and a strike now. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. 3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He bounced out last time up. And now the first pitch.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Next up, Cody Bellinger, 1 for 1 with a single so far. From the stretch, as he sends it on the ground to first. Scooped up, one there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone. And up next will be Gavin Lux. First offering on its way. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate now, Julio Urias, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the run is in to score from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Row. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here comes the 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Ahmed has it. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least 1 out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Number 52 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. To the plate now, Max Muncy. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Now back, second baseman, Turner.
Here now is Trey Turner as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ramos is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. LA's on top, 5-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for Arizona.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Andy Young.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they...
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Stepping in now, Dalton Varsho, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. One 1-0 pitch on the way, and he fouls this one off. Two and one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Count even at 2-2. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Next, here is number 52. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. He's set, and the pitch.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
The 2-0. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The bat, number 13.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Nick Ahmed. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Young on third. Varsho at second with one away. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2 down the left field line. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
At the plate, Ketel Marte, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Bellinger looking up. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, as we are all tied at 5.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
Into the box now, Carson Kelly, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
The 1-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Here it comes, 2-0.
Whoa, that's big down.
Christian Walker is on deck. Now the 3-0 offering comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled off. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pops this one up. Turner is calling for it. 2 gone. Next to hit is Josh Rojas. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 1-0. Popped up. Smith over to his left, and that will end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate. 1-1. Now the pitch.
That's in. Ball 2.
And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Next up is Justin Turner. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 25 for him on the year, and they take a 7-5 lead.
Most pitchers aren't going to throw this guy much of a fastball to try to challenge him because this guy can hit him a mile just like he did with that swing right there. Impressive power.
The pitcher.
Here now is Will Smith. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
3-0 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next to stand in is Cody Bellinger. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Left side. To second for one. On to first, a double play. So next to bat will be Gavin Lux. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
Comes set with the 0-1. Hot shot down the line. And the Dodgers bats just keep going as this is extra bases as well. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Matt Beatty will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. 261 the average coming into action here. 5 homers and 34 driven in. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 7-5. Brustar Graterol takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready now is Henry Ramos. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Turner has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Up next for Arizona, Andy Young. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And that's dead center for strike one. Popped him up. Muncy in foul ground. 2 gone. So 2 away for the D-backs here in the sixth. And in to hit next is Dalton Varsho. And now the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, number 50.
Pavin Smith will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. From the stretch. The average for him at 267 on the year. 10 home runs, and he's driven in 45. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Turner onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in.
That's why I always said, Dan, there's no justice in this game. This guy watches 2 pitches over the heart of the plate and then gets a knock on a ball way out of the zone.
Boy, you said it. There's no justice in baseball, D-Row. It's just us. Takes 2 pitches right down the middle and then swings that one off the plate.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw game.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Phil Bickford, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. At the plate now, Ketel Marte. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. And that retires the side. But the Diamondbacks are up for 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. Through 5.5, it's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Dodgers 7. Taylor Widener enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's the first pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with one away, we show you a look at where these guys sit in the current division race, and basically they're left with no hope. So the next to bat will be Max Muncy. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ball 2 now. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out last time up. In the air to straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter,
Now
number
at the
5.
plate, here is
Shortstop,
Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Fouled off. Muncy is off at first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers leave 1. Certainly still in this one, however. It's 8-7. 7th inning ready to roll, and next to hit is the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly.
Pitch on the way.
Inside.
Bickford is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. So a full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And it's fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Standing in now, Christian Walker. Line towards center field. Bellinger is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
To the plate now, Josh Rojas. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And this remains a close one. It's 8-7. Now to bat, Justin Turner will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and that brings up Will Smith. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. 1 out, nobody on. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. So here's Cody Bellinger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, and this one remains tight. It's 8-7. So now to the plate, Henry Ramos. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The left fielder, Henry Ramos.
Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Roll right back at him, and it hit him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. At the plate, Dalton Varsho, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Couple of walks for him thus far. The 1-0.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Fouled off. Ramos on second. Young on at first with nobody out. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. Number 11 for him on the season as they open up a 4-run lead. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. In D-Row, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball on.
I was going right there, Dan. Day game, this place plays completely different, but to do it at night, that's why it was such an impressive performance today. For them to move traffic all over the yard today, not easy to do.
Corey Knebel is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Austin Barnes is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 264 is average entering play. 8 home runs, 57 runs batted in. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. 3 runs already home here. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Nick
Ahmed will stand in again as we flash it back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ballgame. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. To second for 1. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Ketel Marte to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ball game. His second coming back in the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
So now to the plate, Carson Kelly, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
3 balls and a strike to Carson Kelly. The 3-1. Swing and a hard liner to center field. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Diamondbacks 11 and the Dodgers 7. Sean Poppin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. At the plate now is Gavin Lux, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is pulled into right. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
So here's Austin Barnes, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Poppin, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that. He paid the ultimate price.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
2-1 now to Mookie.
He's going to have to figure out a way to get out of the middle of the plate. Just gave up a big bomb right there, and now he's missing right down the heart of the plate again. Could spell trouble for him.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
3-2 pitch. Inside, he misses ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So now into the box is Max Muncy, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Betts aboard here at first with nobody out. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. From the stretch.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 1-1 home.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Ground ball left side. Over to first, and that retires the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the 9th inning now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Diamondbacks 11 and the Dodgers 9. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Joe Kelly is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Chris Taylor is into the ballgame as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. Striding in is Christian Walker, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch on the way. Here it comes, 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now into the box, Josh Rojas. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Kelly, a 32-year-old veteran. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's the second out.
The batter, the left fielder.
Digging in next, Henry Ramos. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Ball 2.
A wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker. 2-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
This one's down to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Nothing for the Diamondbacks in their half of the ninth. Last chance coming up for the guys in blue. They trail it by 2. Tyler Clippard comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Now to the plate, here is Justin Turner. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. First delivery to him. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And it's fouled away. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The average coming in, 257, and even 20 home runs and 72 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody pop step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. Get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. The windup and the 0-1. A ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And he fouls this one off. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We can say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
11-9 is how this one ends. The Diamondbacks wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Number 52 claims the win out of the pen, his first. Tyler Clippard earns the save out of the bullpen, his sixth. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Just letting it go. I'd have been wrong before, but the fact it wasn't that long ago. I even hit the bottom low, but that was just part of my growth. My heart's always broken, I guess I'm starting over. And now my battered soul is going back through the motions.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 11 runs, 13 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.